Hi guys, this is Artlake from Game Tales and you are watching game review on Baldurs Gate 2 Shadows of M. This game was published by Black Isle Studios back in 2000 and it's based on Dungeons & Dragons series. So let's get started. We go single player and new game. Here we have character generation screen. This is the place where we create our main hero. First we need to choose gender, male and female. We are going to start with male. Next we need to choose portrait for our hero. We are going to start with this one. Then we need to choose race. We have human, elf, half-elf, gnome, halfling, dwarf and half-orc. Each of these races have some advantages and disadvantages. For example, half-orc has advantage in strength but minus in intelligence, and he can only choose from 4 classes, I think. Let's see. Class. Yes, he can only be fighter, cleric, thief and barbarian. We are going back and I'm going to choose dwarf because our portrait is like some little dwarf. Oh, sorry. Back. Dwarf. Done. Class. And I'm going to choose fighter because fighter is the best class for beginners. After I choose fighter, I see 4 subclasses. How should I say? I'm gonna choose again fighter. Then we need to choose our alignment. We can be good, neutral and evil. I'm going to choose true neutral. Done. Abilities. I'm going to reduce these points to explain you one important thing for this game. You can see this number here. We are going for the highest number. We have 46. I'm going to store this number. And if I go re-roll, I have some other numbers. And if I go recall, I have my old number, 46. But for this video I am going only to spend these 46 points because I don't want to lose time on finding a highest number. I'm going to spend much of my points on strength because it's important for fighter. Then dexterity, constitution for HP, intelligence is not important, wisdom 2. Okay, we go down. Next we need to spend skill points for weapons. Once again I'm going to spend them like this. Done. And then we need to create appearance for our character. It's some dark dwarf. Done. And then we need to choose voice.
Let's do this, quick and pain. To battle with no regrets.
I'm gonna start with this one. And name. I'm gonna use my name. Okay. Accept.
spent your youth in the library fortress of Candlekeep, under the kind tutelage of your foster father Gorion. Imoen shared this home, a kindred spirit. Her background was as mysterious as your own. Gorion's murder brought answers to your questions when his killer Saravok was revealed to be your brother. You and Saravok were a product of the Time of Troubles, a chaotic period when gods were made flesh and forced to walk the earth. One such deity foresaw his own death and walked the land before the cataclysm. He left a score of mortal offspring, intended to be the fuel for his rebirth. The god was Baal, Lord of Murder, and you are one of his children. Saravok sought a war of sacrifice to prove his worth, believing he could become the new Lord of Murder. You killed your brother, sending his taint back to Baal. You were the hero of Baldurs Gate, but some suspected you shared the same lineage as Saravok. You departed soon after, under circumstances much darker than anyone would have believed. They came as you rested, figures cloaked in mist that clouded your thoughts, blurring the lines between consciousness and dreaming. There was no malice or hatred, no mention of an old score, only quick capture and the promise of grim deeds to come.
Ah, the child of Baal has awoken. It is time for more experiments. The pain will only be passing. You should survive the process. Interesting. You have much untapped power. Do you even realize your potential?
More intruders have entered the complex, Master.
They act sooner than we had anticipated. No matter, they will only prove a slight delay.
Wake up! Come on! We have to get out of here!
Here we are again, guys. That was a long intro movie. So before I start showing you this game, I will tell you a few things that will be nice to know. Your main hero and this girl here, Imoen, are characters from Baldurs Gate 1. You probably know this already if you played Baldurs Gate 1. In this game, we saw that some crazy wizard captured our main hero and his fellow companions, and that our friend Imoen somehow managed to free herself, and she is now here to free us. Here we have some conversation, as you can see, and there will be tons of it later on in future. And you will need to read all this text. Sometimes what you say in this game can take effect later on in future, so you need to be careful what are you saying. I'm gonna skip this conversation and move on to show you other important things about this game. You can see that we already have some new party members. When I say that you need to be careful what are you saying, that referred on our party too. If you say or do something evil and have a party member with good alignment, they gonna argue with you and later leave your party or attack you. Sometimes your party members argue between themselves. A real life story, guys.
There is so much to do.
I already took some gear from this table and this chest, and now I'm going to show you inventory. You click there, and these slots are used for weapons. These are for arrows. This one is for armor, gloves, helmet, amulets. This one is for shield, and these two are for rings. This is for cloak, boots and belt. I will equip one weapon to show you. You see weapon appears here, and I'm gonna take shield and armor. You see, new outfits, and shield here. And these 3 slots are for quick items like health potions, books, wands and scrolls. This number here shows our armor class. I will show you. You see, the lower the number, the better is your armor class. These 2 numbers show your health points. This is your exactly health points, and this is your maximum health points. Here you can change the color of your outfit. I will show you. You see now it's green and it was red, and now our belt is red. When we click here, we can see the information of our specific character, his strength, dexterity, his armor class, hit points, his race, alignment, gender, name, class, experience points, and some of his other informations. Same works for the other party members. Here is a spell book. You memorize spells here. There are tons of different spells in this game. When you memorize spell, you need to rest if you want to use spell. Same works if you cast some spell, you need to rest if you want to use it again. I'm gonna use one spell to show you. This one, for example. You see that spell is no more available. Now I will rest, and it's there again. Here is priest scroll for clerics and some other classes. These are levels for priest scroll. I can't see them because I don't have cleric, and these are levels for mage spellbook. You don't see spells because I don't have them. You can write spells from scrolls that you will find later on in game. Thief characters can detect traps. I will show you that.
Yep.
Imoen is thief. She can detect traps by pressing this button here. Now we need to wait. You see? That red surface is trap, and then you need to disarm the trap by pressing this button here. You can now open this picture, but it's locked. And now it's open, and we load items. Now I'm going to show you combat system of this game. Don't forget to save often in this game because you can die easily. Okay, quick save, and we move on. It's good to pause before fight, you see. And now we can give command to each of our party member, so we can win this fight easily.
Of course.
Name it. No problem at all.
Every hamster, stand back for justice. Made up ready and able.
Ready and willing. My blade. Good.
Okay guys, now I'm going to show you more of combat. We move on.
Of course.
We have some conversation, but I'm just going to skip it.
You're not gonna keep me here.
I wouldn't dream of refusing. May the best
Yep.
among us prevail.
What do you want? Gotcha.
Aged servant away. Concentration is undone. My spell has failed.
Ready and able. Great fun! Right? Oh, yes.
Some more goblins.
May the best among us prevail.
It is done.
Yes.
Name good to go?
Just as I thought.
Something you need.
Ready and willing.
Swords,
Yes.
not words. Ready. Onward then.
Yes.
To the task.
I am
at
ready. I am willing.
Minsk, and where Minsk
Something
goes,
up, right? You are.
evil stands aside. Jump on my sword while you can, evil. I, armored, sharpened, and ready. Live by the sword. Live a good long time.
One important thing about this game is world map. When you press M, this is map of this area, and here you can see world map. It's huge world. You can explore when you finish this dungeon. And that's it. By the way, this was my first game review, and if you enjoyed it, comment, share and subscribe. And if you want, we can make video about some specific game. Just give us a feedback on our channel. See ya guys.